Welcome to the Hindu editorial analysis on 3rd January 2022. The title of the editorial I am going to discuss today is Patchwork Policy. The editorial discusses on the GST rate hike of 12% from 5%, which was to take effect with effect from 1st January 2022, but was put off by the finance minister for the time being. The decision to give up the attempt to hike was taken on an emergency meeting of the GST Council. In September 2021, the GST Council had decided to implement the rate hike on final textile fabric at 12%. This move was aimed to save the textile sector from the ill effects of the inverted duty structure on textiles. An inverted duty structure arises when the taxes on output or final product is lower than the taxes on inputs, creating an inverse accumulation of input tax credit. The result is the amount so lapsed in input tax credit is refunded. It must be noted that the refund is not beneficial for the textile manufacturers. This is because the refund never reaches the manufacturers. It has to be proved that the benefit of refund is passed on to the ultimate consumers. This is not possible. Hence, the textile manufacturers are left lurching at dark at the revenue loss due to non-availability of input tax credit. The course correction and the removal of inverted duty structure was planned on footwear and textiles. The rate was slated to be hiked to 12%. The present rate is 5%. It is to be noted that the new yarn used for the manufacturer comes at 12% GST. The New Year Eve's decision comes like a bolt from the blue for the textile sector. The input tax credit is still far away dream for the sector. The plausible explanation given by the finance ministry is the households are already affected by the pandemic and hence the hike would be prejudicial to the interest of the consumers. Textile sector is the largest employment creator and contribute around 2% to the overall economy. In the scheme of inverted duty structure, a supplier is entitled to get a refund of the accumulated input tax credit under the provisions of Section 54 of the Central Goods and Services Act 2017. However, the textile and footwear sector will not be eligible for refund of ITC and it comes by notification by the government. It leads to accumulation of huge ITC causing increase in cost for the footwear and textile industry. To correct the above situation, the GST Council in its 45th meeting recommended an increase in the rate on goods manufactured by the footwear and textile industry from 5% to 12%. The idea is to reduce the ITC accumulation in the hands of the industry players by increasing the rate of output GST. This benefit now will be a distant dream for the textile manufacturers with the decision of the GST Council not to resort to rate hike now. The textile industry is now jeopardized. To find an appropriate structure for the textile sector is the most important task now before the ministry. The private investments in textile are at stake. It must be protected. The course correction is the need of